Welcome to the Old Horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Longhorns will kick this away to get us going. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. Texas and Ohio State, the last time a part of college football history, of course, that classic collision in the Cotton Bowl. Jack Sawyer with the strip sack and scoop and score, the decisive play in an unforgettable football game.
Yeah, one of those big games that you can remember, maybe 2 or 3 plays being the difference in the game. You mentioned a play, but
here he goes at the 30 now. They can't stop him. Touchdown, Ohio State. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here comes a handoff. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football.
He's in the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas. Too much speed for the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. It's Sayin. He escapes the pocket. Deep throw across his body to the left. And he's hauled in way downfield. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Breaks free. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. No huddle now for the offense.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for the 1st down and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Buckeyes line up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They launched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Handoff from the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Moves out of the pocket. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And he is wide open for a huge gain. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Running back with the football. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Here's the 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. On the move now. Fires it on the move. He's got it in the open. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Here's the handoff. Going through the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. QB keeper all the way. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's up and good.
Kicking's good. That ties the game at 14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On the ground, it's Jackson. Fights through the tackle. And the ball to the ground. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That is just a tough break for this running back. His first chance in a game, and he immediately fumbles. I hope that's not it for him today.
Press coverage now from these DBs. And the back gets the football. Has the 1st down and more. Breaking tackles and going. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quick throw. The catch is made. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's going to hand this off. He's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency in his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So as we begin the 2nd quarter, the first play will be a field goal try. He knocks it through with confidence. And with that, they retake the lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? And the pass is complete to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety ball.
Looking deep down the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And the kickoff will be returned. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Set second down play here. To the air. It's Manning. He's running out of time here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack. They finally come up with their first sack of the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the quarter.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. They're going to run it here. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down. A deep shot to the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half. So second down after the incompletion.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Looks to the left, and it's complete. The Buckeyes come up to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in his football game.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Press coverage now from the secondary. On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Game moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Play fake. Looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
First down sack. Pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Dropping back. It's Manning. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Ohio State. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turn starts inside the 15. He breaks free. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there as far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go, and then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. And the wideout goes in motion. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it. And the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incomplete. So it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. A deep shot to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Returner decides to fair catch this. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The pass rush closing in. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Now it's second down here. Back to throw. It's Manning. Defense is coming after him. And it falls incomplete. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. A play action, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. That is interception number 4 today for this QB.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route, the catch made. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing him the rock.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking deep down the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Longhorns offense takes the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. They try the middle but gain nothing on that play. Now from the pistol formation. And the single back takes the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, but really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Trying to create here on the move. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Throws to the tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay with him in man coverage. Very tough to do.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas.
What a security blanket for this quarterback. When in doubt, just throw it to the big man and let him go up and make the catch for the touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score Ohio State 35, Texas 31.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's got it inside the 15. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
2nd down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry up. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Looking to throw here. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a 1st down.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
That's reeled in. It's Tate. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, out the ball to 44.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. But he's got some space here. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. And now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Play action here on 1st down. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up with the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. Let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's looking to scramble, and he'll be brought down.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. To throw, it's Owens. Running out of time in the pocket. The sure hands, it's Moore. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. So the whole place right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. Crosses the 35. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And on the carry, he's heading left. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Now the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Second down now after the sack. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. To throw, it's Owens. They got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. It's third and a mile. Dropping back to throw. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they got to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
Off the play fake on first down. Good throw to the left. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Running back grabs it on the screen. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He lets it rip. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. To throw, it's Owens. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
Longhorns pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a score by this offense. And the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick, if they can recover it. You never know.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Mistake by the kicker, and the offense will set up now at the 40. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Chewing clock with the running game. First down and more. He's still running. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kurt, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume, and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you try to run the clock out and secure the victory. He's got room to run. Into a tackle. They got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a first down.
Here's a jet sweep. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. On the run, it's Peoples. Makes the first down, but crazy. First big hit there at the end.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
We came in expecting, Kirk, one of the best matchups of the season. In the end, number 1 goes down in a tough battle.
Well, Chris, you and I call these games a lot, and there's always such anticipation, but it's not often that they live up to the hype. You think about the last 5 to 10 years, we've called a bunch of them. This was a great one. I'm just glad we had the pleasure of covering it.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.